So let's talk about the dumbest excuse that I hear from realtors all the time. For a couple of years, it actually made sense to utilize this excuse. Everybody has good times and bad times, and by no means is everything sunshine and rainbows when it comes to real estate. But you've got to be real careful about the excuses you're using for yourself as to why you're not where you want to be financially, or if you're still not to zero. We always talk about getting to zero when it comes to all of the debts you have. The biggest problem many agents have is they use the same excuse for a long, long period of time. So with me coaching over 30,000 realtors at all different levels all over the country, I've heard absolutely everything. And we've seen some major turnarounds, by the way. I want you to be the next turnaround. But the dumbest excuse that I hear from people all the time, and I know you've heard this before as well, is they'll say, Greg, I'm just trying to recover here. I lost just about everything during the crash. What are you talking about? The crash was 12 years ago in 2008. This is 2020. Who cares what happened to you back? That's the equivalent, by actual years, that's the equivalent of you being 31 years old talking about how your high school senior teacher was very rude to you and said some bad things. Now you're 31 years old and you still haven't gotten over it from back when you were 18 or 19 years old. Same number of years, 12 years later. So I want you to think about this. All of the agents that say, Greg, I kind of lost everything during the crash and I'm trying to rebuild. What the hell are you talking about? It's been 12 years. If you only put back an extra $100,000 a year, which I know that sounds like a big number, but not to a real estate agent. That's like 10 deals, right? An extra deal a month. But if you put back an extra $100,000 a year, you'd have $1.2 million that you've acquired since then. You know the kind of conversations I like to have? I like to have the conversations with agents where they're talking about what happened to them due to the real estate market. So there were a whole lot of people that said, Greg, I lost about everything during the crash. But do you know there's also a whole lot of people that are saying, Greg, I've made so much freaking money because there's money flowing through the streets right now and buyers are buying homes like crazy and there's multiple offers on every home and they're selling for over asking price. I've been making so much money without having a good marketing campaign because the market has been so good. The stock market's at an all-time high. Unemployment's at an all-time low. I can't believe how good this market has been. You wouldn't believe what's happened here since I've done so well in this strong economy. Think about that for a minute. How can you be so upset that you lost money when the market was bad, but you're not upset that you're not raking it in left and right because the market's been so good? You're making an excuse for yourself. It's been 12 years. Drink some prune juice so you can let the shit go. It's time for us to actually grow our real estate business. Enough is enough from 2008, and we're in a whole new decade now. So I want you to start thinking about what can you do to drastically improve your business, start taking advantage of this awesome economy that we're in. And I don't care where you stand politically, what state you're in, none of that stuff matters. What matters is there's more closings happening right now. Frankly, the market's hotter now than it was before the crash. Can everybody agree with that? Like, it has been amazing, and those deals are going to close whether you're in the business or not, whether you intercept some of those transactions or you don't, because they're all happening without you. So why don't we get something, a good offer that we can put in place where we can intercept a few of those transactions and get your business going in the right direction? What you'll find is your mentality changes, your confidence changes, your competence changes. And when you take advantage of what's working today, as an example, before the crash, 2008, can't believe that was 12 years ago, but in 2008, Craigslist would make you money. Not anymore. Now it's social media, it's Facebook, it's YouTube. That's where you're making money. If you're taking advantage of that and you've changed your business, because I know what worked back in the day, but you know that doesn't work today. So if you've changed your business and you've tuned into those things that are working well so that you can create an audience and they follow you every day and you're giving valuable real estate advice on the knowledge you have about the local market, and you can get people even within a 30-mile radius of your marketplace. How do I get a lot of followers that are watching my stuff, that are watching a Facebook Live, just like I'm doing right now? What if you built an audience around that so you can capitalize on the way that we're getting business today? There's a drastic difference in the way you need to create your real estate business and attract the buyers and sellers. So the problem is, if you're still living in 12 years ago, you've missed the whole damn good market that's there because you're complaining about the bad market. It'd be like you being in a perfect relationship right now and keep complaining about your ex. That was 12 freaking years ago. Let it go and enjoy this amazing relationship that you're in right now. And if you'll do that, if you'll let all of that baggage go, you can start to do a better job and be a better person in this current relationship, or in our case, this economy that we're in. So you gotta let all that stuff go. You gotta decide this is going to be an approach that I can take advantage of all of this business out there. There's certainly no problem with the market. There's certainly no problem with not enough buyers or not enough sellers for you to get some business for yourself. And there's certainly not a problem that the competition's too tough for you because you're not even going out to compete. If 3 agents interview for a listing and you're not one of those 3, the competition didn't beat you. Obscurity beat you. You were obscure in the market. They didn't even know that you existed or give you a chance. For those 3 agents, the competition was tough because the other 2 got beat by the one that was better or cheaper commission or gave a crazy high price or whatever it was. The competition beat them. But the competition didn't beat you if you never got up to the plate. So what I do is I teach real estate agents, how do we get out on the field of play? How can you get me out there? For most agents, if I put you up to the plate, you can knock it out of the park. Right? So how do we get out on the field of play? How do we intercept some of these transactions? That's what marketing is all about. You don't need to pay other companies and buying this software and using this lead generation and I'm $10,000 in debt because I keep trying all this other shit. What if you actually get better at marketing? If you go to getfastclosings.com, you'll see a 40-minute presentation on some lead generation you can do that will get you making money. And it's free approaches. It doesn't cost you money to run those kinds of approaches. You'll actually see a pitch on there as well where you can work with me to generate more business for yourself. You can join our Inner Circle coaching program. So yes, there's a sales pitch there, and you need to be a student of the game. You need to watch every sales pitch you can. You need to wake up on Saturday mornings and watch all of the paid commercials. You need to go down to the local county fair or the local convention center and let them pitch you on the knives. Let them pitch you on the pots and pans. Let them pitch you on the new ShamWow that's out that'll soak up a whole 2-liter of soda. You need to learn how sales works and be a student of the game so you can tap into this amazing freaking market that we have right now. Let it go. What happened 12 years ago is holding you back today. That baggage is crushing you. Get a counselor if you need to. They'll talk you through this stuff because we're making tons of money out here. You got to join that for yourself. I want it for you. I know you want it for you, but you got to get around the right people with the right mindset. You have to get the right mentors that will put you in that position. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Any questions you have, you can reach out to us here, but I want this to be a message of inspiration for you and no BS excuses for yourself anymore. I don't allow that here. If you're here, it's going to be about us winning. I want to talk about the successes you're having and how you get more. So you can get more info on that. Again, if you go to getfastclosings.com, you'll see a brief presentation there. We have if you're watching this live, we have an Inner Circle coaching call that we're doing this week on how to easily break into the luxury real estate market. You don't need to have too many luxury transactions to become successful. I think you'll agree 1 a quarter in that price range is a big bonus for you, right? 1 a month is even better. So I'm going to show all of our members exactly how you break into that. We do the traditional stuff too. We do the traditional middle of the road prices, buyers, sellers, that type of thing. But on this week's call, I'm showing all of our coaching members how you can break into that luxury real estate market very easily with some simple approaches. So we will be covering that here this week. Any questions you have, reach out. Otherwise, what are you doing? Go out there and sell some houses, get your game plan together, and let's get you making some money. We've got to get you to zero, pay off all of your debts so you can build a real net worth for yourself. Because bad news, there's going to be another bad economy coming sometime. Might be this year, might be 5 years, might be 10 years, but there's going to be another freaking crash. Are you ready? Or are you going to cry and then say, man, I can't believe I didn't make money when there was so much money running through the streets. When the market was that hot, I was still just barely doing average. That's your fault if you don't have a good marketing plan in place. I want to build it for you. Let me know how I can help you. We'll talk to you soon. And thanks for all the comments, by the way. I love all of you here that communicate, and we built quite the community here. So all the positive comments and thoughts, and that kind of feeds info to me on what info you want to see. What content do you want to see? I always read all of those. I try and comment to everybody. So if this type of stuff is helpful for you, make sure you like this video here. Smash the like button right now. And make sure you're following our page as well. Turn on notifications so that you can see all of the new content as it comes. It'll notify you when we go live. So hopefully that's been helpful for you. Stop with the excuses. I don't want to hear what happened about a relationship that was 12 years ago. I want to talk about the relationship you're in right now. Let's make that happen for you. I'm Greg Luther. Thanks so much for watching here, and looking forward to working with you. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye for now. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video, and we have a lot more information to share with you as well. I want you to do 3 important things so that we can start growing your real estate business immediately. First and foremost, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Now, if you don't have a YouTube account, you can set one up. It's totally free, very easy to do. But you want to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then make sure you ring the bell. If you ring the bell, you're turning on notifications, so it'll let you know every time we load new videos, and we load new training content for you nearly every single day. Now, additionally, I've got a big bonus for you, because every week I choose one agent that I'm going to do a one-on-one coaching call with. Let me tell you how we choose them. You'll want to comment on this video below, because every week we choose one person from the comments that I'm going to help them in growing their real estate business. So leave a comment below on the video that you just watched. What'd you think about it? Do you like it? Are you trying it? Is it something you're intrigued by or want more information on? Leave a comment below, and we choose someone every single week that I have a one-on-one coaching call with. So 3 important things. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to get notifications, and then leave a comment on this video below. We'll plan on seeing you soon.